help them learn to keep well-organized records, spend time and money wisely with minimal challenges. This is expected in any civilized institution. Statistical data collection and tallying are part of school mathematics and geography studies. Let student auditors use statistical data collected by leaders to capture details of work they do. School economy and student government. Let SAU evaluate performance of student government in power at the end of every leadership term. They should determine whether school economy improved, stagnated, or dropped. Performance standards of school economy may be rated and expressed as a percentage of between 1% to 10% in the following fields. Academic standards, 10%. Co-curricular standards, 10%. Leadership standards, 10%. Financial management standards, 10%. Time management standards, 10%. Discipline standards, 10%. Corruption eradication standards, 10%. Environmental conservation standards, 10%. Security improvement standards, 10%. Emergency response standards, 10%. Health standards, 10%. Standards of successful new projects, 10%. Total 120% to be reduced to 100%. Academic standards may be gauged on total school average performance within the year. Co-curricular standards may be gauged on inter-hostel/inter-class programs based on quality and variety. Parliament debate on economic report. Leadership standards may be gauged on efficiency at work, delivery and performance of duties and responsibilities. Financial management standards may be gauged on new successful business projects initiated, profits and loss incurred in business, etc. Time management standards may be gauged on lateness in various activities, late and extended programs beyond scheduled time and durations. Discipline standards may be gauged on the number of offenses reported and punishments administered. Interrogations. Corruption eradication standards may be gauged on reported cases of children bribing leaders, children favored on duties, and leaders who are benefiting illegally in their positions. Environmental conservation standards may be gauged on the number of trees and fruits planted. Care of planted trees, grass cover, and reduced soil erosion in the school may also be considered. Security standards may be gauged on reported cases of lost items/stolen items. Number of injuries within school, accidents, and other security issues. Emergency response standards may be gauged on how children responded to emergencies, including response to fire drill. Health standards may be gauged on the number of sick cases reported, outbreak of contagious diseases, improved healthy plays, increased quality sleep, personal hygiene, dorm hygiene, kitchen hygiene, and food hygiene. Successful new projects may be gauged on new programs that promote positive attributes or solve persistent school challenges like overconsumption of junk diet in school. Let the Independent Student Auditing Unit, SAU, prepare leadership assessment report every term. This will enable leaders to weigh their progress before a final report is provided at the end of that leadership year. Advise SAU to compare the outcome with achievement of previous student governments before final rating and ranking is done. Report analyzed about performance of the present student government will guide the next student governments on what to focus on to improve their leadership performance. The outcome will also be crucial during next student leadership elections and appointments of new teams to take over offices when leadership year ends. Quality and Standard Service Delivery, QSSD. Student Auditing Unit, SAU, would boost quality and standard service delivery within all student leadership units. The program will educate all children responsible leadership organization from grassroots. Leaders should learn to store work documents in secure files. Time management records should be well tallied for easy follow-up. Duties rendered should be easier to follow and records are appropriately filed. Seniors in leadership ranks should find it easy to supervise duties more professionally and timely whenever records are needed. If you truly supervised your duties, show us the records. Auditing team demanded. Health captain, I'm sorry, but next time I will not forget to record my duties. How do we rate your leadership now? Award you 0? Auditors inquired. Not 0. I supervised, but only forgot to tabulate my duties. Be fair, please. Health captain pleaded with the auditors. Without leadership records of work, a leader may be considered not to have supervised duty that day. Rate all children based on reporting time for duty and reporting time for all other school programs too. Reward successful leadership units and their CEOs to motivate and promote quality work in school. Guideline to Leadership Auditing, GLA. Auditors may be guided by the following factors when awarding various leadership units marks. Record of duty programs, 10%. Records of supervision program, 10%. Records of time management, 10%. Records of team building, 10%. Records of leadership meetings, 10%. Records of general filing system, 10%. Records of financial expenditures, 10%. Records of leadership challenges, 10%. Plans of leadership improvement, 10%. General leadership progress, 10%. Auditors report. Leaders follow keenly. Let SAU compile and report about performance of different leadership units and read them publicly every term. Statistical data collection analysis. The whole school follows auditors' report. Tally and analyze all duties rendered statistically every week. Compile final reports as described in Index 4, Table 1. From the table, Department A scored 70% on duty management in week 1. Out of 10 items, the department scored full marks on 7 but lost on 3. In the same table, student leader A scored 100% in week 5 and week 8 but scored only 40% in week 10, bringing summary to 77% in 10 weeks. Parliament debates auditors' reports. Leadership requires guidelines. Offer the young leaders continuous guidance and patience to succeed. As human, student leaders may also get confused while charging their duties. If not adequately guided, they may experience many challenges, especially at the initial stages of this practical leadership education through role modeling. Executive Captain furious over performance of her team in the interim auditor's reports. Hiccups may be encountered. However, time and patience would enable pioneer leaders to internalize the concepts. Those joining after them would learn with ease. This is NATURENETSCHOOL.